So in 2006, you actually produced the song Same Old Girl on Lord Jamar's The 5% album too, right? How did that come about?
I think Dreddy was A&R in that joint. So Dreddy gave him a bunch of my beats, and he was fucking with that one heavily, man. And he made a classic, man. I love that joint, man.
Right, and he was on Baby Grand at the time too, right? That's why?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that album was on Baby Grand. Yeah, yep.
Dang, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like, for you at this time now, like, you're expanding outside of the Wu-Tang, family too, though, like, and producing for like other legends. Like, how is that feeling for you?
It was good, man, because I mean, Wu-Tang casts a very big shadow, bro. And it's a lot of affiliates that needed more light that didn't get the light. So for me, I always kind of knew in the back of my mind I would have to work my way out of that shadow. And I think that doing just your dope MC from a different crew from outside was the way to start breaking out of that shadow, man. So, it started like, for me, it started with like features and getting on some albums and doing this for him and that, to where I knew I wanted to start branching off to doing like whole albums with just MCs I respected, no matter who they was with or if they were solo or whatever. So that was good for me. That was me starting to break out of that shadow. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So in 2007, you released Wisemen Approaching, right? Before we talk about the album, talk to me about how the group is formed and like everything like that.
All right. So yeah, ever since the unknown days, we wanted to have that group, me and Kev. So at some point during I was doing like Thought for Food, the first mixtape, we was like, yo, let's get a crew called the Seven Wisemen. I don't know. I don't know why we picked seven. I think it's because we knew seven people that was down or whatever. But yeah, so we was like, let's do the Seven
Wait,
Wise
isn't that
Men.
the number in the Bible though?
No, that's the three wise men.
Oh, right. You're right.
Yeah. So but yeah, so we was like, let's make a dope group. You know what I'm saying? We can all do our solo shit, kind of same in the Wu-Tang mode, you know. We thought that was a dope model. So we was like, let's do that shit, man. Let's get a group. So some of the people we wanted in the group at first really wasn't fucking with it or didn't come around. Maybe Jewel Megalodon was one of them. That was like my homie I grew up with from Grand Rapids, knowing him since we was like 12. He was in the group, but he just never really came to none of the sessions or recorded or wrote. So it was like, yeah, you're not in the Wiseman right now. So yeah. So it ended up being myself, Philly, Kevlar 7, and Salute. Obviously, me and Kev is brothers, and I met Salute at the social work job. We was in there instead of doing our family notes, we was fucking writing songs at work, you know what I mean? And then I met Philly. Shit, I met Philly off the social work job too. This is crazy. So I think I had just finished. I dropped a client off, and I had to do a turnaround in the hood I was in because it was a one-way. Turn around, and I seen a weed spot that was jumping. They was out there selling bags. So I was like, damn, I want some weed. And so I just off of instinct, I just pulled up and bought a couple bags right after dropping the client off, man. Terrible. So, so I'm one block over buying weed, and it's Philly who come to the car and serve me. So I'm like, damn, all right, bet. Y'all always work right here? We like, yeah. I'm like, we talking like it's a hardware store. There's a weed spot. They was pitching out the house. So I'm like, all right, bet, man, I'll be back. So I think next time I dropped the client off, I went over there, bought some more bags. Maybe the third time I went over there, Philly was rapping. So he out on the block rapping. I'm like, bro, that's your rhymes? He was like, yeah, that's me. Philly got the little raspy voice. Yeah, that's me. So, so I'm like, bro, that's crazy, bro. You write, you rap? He was like, hell yeah, I'm a lyricist. So I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, dog, I make beats. It's like, I just signed with Wu-Tang. He was like, what? Get the fuck out of here. So I pull up the street, he jump in the car, and I'm like, let me hear something. I throw on my beats. And now Detroit ain't really known typically for these East Coast type of beats. So like your average MC, is might be on some other shit. It was really like strip club music at the time. But man, Philly started spitting over the beat. Man, he sounded amazing, bro. So I was like, dog, nigga, I'm making this group, bro. Come to the fucking studio on Saturday, bro, and let's see what we can make. So he came by and I don't know why I don't remember what we made the first song, but it was crazy, man. And so I was like, yo, everybody was like, yo, this guy is crazy. And so yeah, from that point, me and Phils, we became bros. And and that was like the Wiseman shit. I found out Salute rhyme because obviously he was at the job
Right.
and he was new. I had already been working there. And he was supposed to follow me on some of my visits. And so, we rode in the car together and did all, we the whole day, he following me on my cases, we kicking it, talking. We do lunch and shit. I think we went to Burger King or something. Yeah, it was Burger King. And we talking and he told me he raps. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. I was like, let me hear something. But it was like, it wasn't my style at all. But he was spitting though. I was like, dog, your flow is crazy, bro. Like, shit, like, I want you to spit over some of my beats and see what it sound like one day after work or something, bro. So it just kind of went like that. And then Salute sounded real good on the East Coast shit. So he started getting hype about that type of music. And that's kind of boom. That's how the Wiseman formed. Really out in Detroit, man. Really, organically. You know what I mean? So from that point, man, we just started. I had them on the Great Migration, and then we was like, let's make this group album, and we gave you Wisemen Approaching.
Isn't that kind of crazy though? Because it's like it's different when you're like cool with somebody and you decide like, hey, we're gonna do a group together. But when
Yeah,
you're just judging off of somebody's skill set and you're like, I don't know you like personally like that if we're gonna get along long
yeah.
term though. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, that shit is crazy, man. You don't know who the fuck you fucking with at first, but
Right.
yeah, man, I don't know. It was real natural, and like we was all getting to know each other at first, but everybody was cool. It's like we never had no big arguments. It was just a lot of respect. So it was so smooth all the time that I don't know, it was just natural. We really became bros to being on the road together, to getting niggas bailing another nigga out of jail together, or whatever we was doing. We really became like brothers, you know what I mean? So
It's so dope
yeah,
like
it
how
is.
sometimes things just fall into place like the right
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
That was it, bro. It must have been written, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because like I
Yeah.
mean, you didn't know Philly, but for pitching
Nah.
weed out the
Right.
house, you
Right.
know what
Right. Exactly, man.
I mean? Like you didn't
That's
know
this is
if
true.
he was going to be a good dude or not. You know what I'm saying? At
Yeah.
least,
Yeah.
Salute, like you knew, oh, he doing good work, with you at the job. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
right,
Yeah. Philly was a wild card, man. He was and Philly was a wild boy, man. So, but yeah, man, no, we just despite all that, yeah, somehow, man, we became brothers, man. You know what I mean?
that's dope, man. So on the album, you guys have Killer Priest, Vast Air from Cannibal
Yeah.
Ox, Planet Asia,
Yeah.
Prodigal Son. Any funny stories from the making of the album?
Oh man. Yeah. Me, Kev, and Philly. I don't know if Salute, I don't know what Salute was doing. Salute was kind of a street runner, so sometimes he was there, sometimes he wasn't. But we had a trip to New York to do I think it was a video no, it was some paperwork or something. So me and Kevin Fields jumped in the whip and we like, we finna drive, bro. Man, wow, we almost went to motherfucking prison. So we was young and dumb, real on some real city shit. I don't know why, but we decided to take all our straps with us on the road. And so we cruising, bro. We in the whip, just being, just being just being wild, bro. Really, we in the whip, blowing big blunts, kicking it, jam. We all the way in Pennsylvania, and we joking around. We minorities, right? So we were riding through Pennsylvania, and I'm pretty sure the shit was called. It was a road sign that said, I think it said Whitehaven, and we was like, don't get pulled over in this bitch. Like, yo, we don't want to go to jail in Whitehaven. And so, man, I shit you not, man. Philly in the back. I'm driving. Kev in the passenger seat. Man, Philly light a big ass blunt. We laughing, we blowing. I look up to the left of me, Pennsylvania State Trooper. Bro, so I'm driving. So the first time, I'm like, I'm going to act like I don't see him. So I'm driving. I could feel this motherfucker. He pulled right next to us. I could feel this motherfucker looking at me. I'm like, shit, I'm just finna keep driving, bro. I'm just gonna keep rolling. I'm driving Phil's and put the weed out. It's smoky as hell in that bitch still. We like, shit. So I'm driving. Then the cop, he hit the gas. He slowed down. He get behind us. So at this point, we like, oh, nigga, we going to jail, bro. It's over, nigga. We going to jail, my nigga. It smell like weed in here. We got 3 straps in this bitch. We going to jail. We cross the state lines. We going to jail, bro. Everybody know who they calling? Come on, man. You got your number, Phils? Yeah, I know. I'm going to call my girl, man. So we going to jail, bro. I'm driving. Motherfucker cop pulled back to the side of me. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. So this time we driving. I'm like, fuck it. I can't just act like I don't see him. So I look over. I gave him a nice guy smile. I was like, turn back. I keep driving. I turn back. I keep driving. I see this. I feel this motherfucker staring at me still. I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, man, we finna go to jail. I'm driving. He still ain't did nothing. Boom. He put his brakes on again and get behind us. We did it again. Everybody like, shit, we going to jail. Yeah, he did it again. We like, damn, we finna go to jail, bro. We going to jail in motherfucking Whitehaven, Pennsylvania, dog. We fucked, bro. We going to jail in Whitehaven. So he pulled behind us again. We driving. We all just like, damn, what is we about to do? We going to jail. We about to miss this meeting. Fuck. So we coming up. We driving. Then the exit comes. He takes the exit and gets out from behind us, bro. We was like, oh my God, bro. This motherfucker just tortured us for like 10 miles, bro. He was just torturing us, bro. And then he pulled off and got out from behind us, bro. We was like, wow. That shit was crazy.
He must have been fucking with y'all for real, though. Like, he knew y'all were blunted.
He definitely was. I really think he seen Philly. This motherfucker Philly was like, this motherfucker had a blunt. I got some raw papers. Philly had a blunt like this long. Philly was like, he in the car and the passenger right in the window, like. And I used to be like, Phils, man, when you blowing in the car, man, do that shit low, bro. Like, don't do that shit. But Phils was doing that shit, and he had to see that shit, bro. So he was on us, man. I'm talking about we were strapped up, bro. Hollow points, man. We was wilding, man.
Oh man.
Then we got to New York. And we were staying in the shout out my homeboy Brian, who signed us to Kings Row Records for the album, which was also distributed by Baby Grand. So for Wisemen Approaching, Brian signed us, and we came to his crib in Queens, and we crashed in his living room and shit. And so we in the living room with the label owner. He in his bedroom sleep and shit. And so we wake up in the morning, we talking, we laughing. Man, we all decided, we pulled our guns out to check him and shit. Right when we all got our guns out and shit, the CEO walk out of the bedroom. He freezes like, oh shit. All these guys got their guns out. What the fuck is going on? He was like, I thought y'all was gonna rob me, bro. It was like, no, man. We just brought our shit, man. We take our shit wherever we go, man. But yeah, that was the last time we took that shit after getting harassed in Whitehaven, bro. Yeah, that was a wild one, man. So crazy story. But the funny part is, after the cop took the exit, We was like, about 3 minutes, then we was like, all right. Went right back up, like, fuck it, man. Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, that was crazy. Word up.
How do you feel the album was received when it came out?
I believe that they thought the Wiseman album was a classic as well. I remember we had a nice article in Scratch magazine. We was in
Mhm.
Double XL. Yeah, I think Scratch had the turntables. I believe we got 4 out of 5 turntables, some shit like that. And yeah, a lot of the articles is like, yeah, we know Bronze was gonna spit and shit, but everybody was surprised that the Wiseman was on about the same level as far as spitting. It wasn't no drop. Like, oh, Bronze was good, but his friends is whack. Nah, man.
Right.
I wanted to make sure everybody had a certain level of skill before we put something out. So it was received well, man. To this day, I think people regard that Migration and Wiseman Approaching as real underground classics, man.
And it's back to back
Yeah,
too.
yeah, man. Fire after fire,